Chen Guangcheng has recently published an article about the CCP's punishment of families of human rights activists in communist China. The article, on public discourse, is titled Zulian, Implication by Relation. The article can be found at humanrights.catholic.edu under our Research and Analyses page. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports on China. My name is Will Deathridge, the producer. Joining me as always is Chen Guangcheng.
Hello everyone, I'm glad to see you here again today.
Yeah, today we're covering a very important news story. This happened in late August of 2024 to our friend, the human rights sculptor Chen Guangcheng. And yeah, we asked our listeners to stay until the end of this podcast, and he gave us a brief statement that he wants people to hear. Guangcheng, can you tell us about what happened to Chen Guangcheng?
Yes, I think before we have a podcast to mention about that, the Freedom Park in California.
Yeah, can you tell us? Can you remind us a little bit about it? But we'll include the.
Chen Guangcheng is the artist. Yeah, he used the sculpture to show how the CCP is evil, what the CCP is doing. Of course, the CCP so hates that, so the CCP ordered thugs several times to the Freedom Park to destroy the sculptures.
Yeah, and this has happened several times, right?
Yeah, happened several times. Just as August 19th, we suspect the CCP sent the thugs to burn his RV. Some people live there, but so...
Was anyone hurt?
No.
Right.
And of course, they want to burn his house, but I think not enough time to let them do that.
Before we go into what happened that day, why do we suspect that the CCP might have done this?
Before, the CCP sent the thugs burn his sculpture about CCP virus.
Yeah, we'll have pictures of it in the video.
Yes, and later,
And that was in 2021?
2022, I think.
Okay, so it's 2022.
Yeah, at that time, the police arrested the thugs, and the thugs said CCP asked them to do that.
I think the FBI got involved.
FBI got them.
Yeah, well, and then there was one earlier this summer, right? Can you talk about what they did to the Tank Man statue?
Yeah, they destroyed the Tank Man and the tanks. Yeah, the CCP did tried to threaten him several times. Now, Chen Guangcheng is doing some sculpture about the Hitler, Chen Guangcheng tried to put Hitler's head and Xi Jinping's head and Deng Xiaoping, Jiang Zemin, the CCP's leaders' head together.
Ah.
Okay. And Stalin, right?
So it's like one sculpture with all their heads together.
Yes, more than 20. The evil authoritarian leaders. Yeah, he tried to use that to make a sculpture, and we'll show it next year around June 4th. Yeah, the Tiananmen Square anniversary. So August 19th around 11 o'clock, he got a call that said the RV is burning, and he drive to there, and the police and the fire truck were there. Until now we didn't get any information from police station. I think the CCP just want to stop him, threaten him.
Yeah, he also mentioned, I spoke on the phone with him last week. I don't know if he mentioned this to you, Guangcheng, that there was a human rights activist who was scheduled to visit him next week, I think, or sometime soon. I think he was someone who tried starting a different party in China at some point. Did you hear about this?
I heard that, because some people before they work for the CCP's military, and now they understand that the CCP is evil. They tried to create an organization there, and to do something to push the democracy happen in mainland China. I think the CCP scared or the CCP angry, so the CCP used this way to try to stop him.
Whoever did this, did they burn down the sculpture he was working on, or did they just get his tools? Like, do you know what all was affected by the fire?
I know until now. I know a lot of he did the sculpture but not finished, right?
Right.
Yeah, they destroy that, and the tools.
Yeah, and as Guangcheng said, while we can't confirm quite yet that the CCP did this, the fact that they've done it before seems to, and that this was right before a human rights activist came to visit him.
Yes, yes.
Seems to imply that, I mean, he believes they did it for sure. So
yes, yeah, and now, yeah, different activists from different countries try to visit the park.
yeah, you've been there, right?
Yeah, I went there. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have pictures of that.
Yeah. So
how can people support him?
of course, if some people buy some material for the sculpture, yeah, he will appreciate and donate some money for that, and I think that is useful.
Yeah, and his website is libertysculpturepark.com. So
yes. I hope if you can help him.
But yeah, we'll continue tracking this event, and we encourage people to follow us, our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, social media. You can find all that at humanrights.catholic.edu. Guangcheng, thank you so much for sharing this story with us.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, everyone.
My name is Wei Chen. A couple years ago, our park, the CCP violence was burning. And after years, FBI is catch the organizer. It's by the Chinese government. So we sure this is Chinese government burned down the CCP violence. This year, before the Tiananmen massacre, June 4th, they make travel damage for tankman. So now, two RVs, the living area and my studio, they're burning down and absolutely destroy. Next week, we have invited welcome a very important Chinese Democracy Party the leader. He's in the jail for 16 years. Chinese security police just call him. I say, "Hi, we know you're not in the American, and don't go into Sculpture Park." But
So you're saying that someone from the Communist Party or the Chinese government called him and told him not to go to your event next week?
yes, I think the American people should wake up. American people should know CCP. They want to make trouble for whole the world. This is very, very important. I think we still push and struggle for Chinese democracy movement for human rights. Thank you very much.
The Catholic University of America's Center for Human Rights has published a documentary on the United Nations Universal Declaration on Human Rights. The documentary features world-class human rights experts, from former State Department officials to ambassadors and human rights activists. It can be found on our website at humanrights.catholic.edu.